High vibration. How do we know if we've got one? How do we get one? How do we keep a high vibration? And how do we have more peak experiences? Isn't that what we want for growth and more enlightenment, love, and full body orgasms? Absolutely. So, what's the strategy? Well, the concept is very simple, really. A vibration. It has a high vibration and a low vibration, peak and a trough. So, our emotions are the ones in the middle, in the sine wave. You know, basic physics, basic electricity 101. So, how do we know if we've got a high vibe? Well, our focus and our topics of conversation and what we're thinking about and processing is high vibrational. It's up on the crown. It's like the mysteries of the universe, philosophy, wisdom, love, all these type of things. But obviously the low vibration is also within us, and we have to deal with that. So if we want to rise and rise, what happens if we don't deal with our low vibrational stuff and we want to keep rising? You can see there's a bigger polarity, a bigger energetic gap. And of course that means the sine wave is going to go whoa, and that's a roller coaster ride of emotions and energies, and it's hard to deal with and chaotic, especially for yourself, but everyone around you as well. So we want to avoid that. We want to maintain peak performance as much as we can. How do we do that? The best way is to deal with the low stuff. So of course, if we've got low stuff, like if we've got extra stuff or gunk in our body, then we're going to have to deal with that. So if we want to sit there and do emotional clearing on guilt and shame, and that's linked to heavy metals that are, you know, stored in the bottom half of the body, especially from the hips down, I mean everywhere, but predominantly there, then that's going to be hard work, and we're still using the 1% conscious mind to try to access the 99% conscious body, 10-4. That's going to be hard work. So, to get rid of that heavy stuff down below, instead of churning it out mentally, which is not going to get you that great results, how about we exercise? How about we sweat? And of course, ideally, I tell people that if they haven't sweat 3 times a week in their entire life, they're going to have to balance that out. They might have to do more. So that's the great way to sweat out the heavy metals and that low vibrational density that is stored in mucus plaque and all that gunk down here. Let's get rid of that because we don't need it. So of course, if we're trying to aim as high as we can up here, and then we're sweating out, and we've got our detoxification protocols and our hydration and clearing out the stuff in our digestive system and our colon, large intestine, but also in our reproductive system with enough water and supplements and our exercise practices, then our low stuff naturally comes up. Then there's, as you can see, there's a less of a sine wave of emotional ups and downs. Then we also have more potential, because potential is just point to point, and we can rise and rise and rise, and we can have more peak experiences and make it so much easier to recover from. And instead of having, you see people who they'll have a peak experience on a meditation retreat or weekend, or you know, a ceremony of some sort, and the next couple of days they're just gone. They've got no energy. They're struggling big time. That's another sign that they've got a significant amount of low vibrational stuff, especially in the bottom half of their body, that they need to work through. Mother Nature exercise and Bikram yoga and near-infrared saunas I found to be the best things for this. And because if we try to do it in our mind, it's going to be rather difficult, and there's lots of ups and downs. So let's go for peak performance and keep the vibration as high as we can. Yes, please.